Hey birds, it's me the Angel Man here today to give you guys another video. Welcome back first to another React With Me video today. That is right, I said it in the last one, I'll say it in this one. We are going to be reacting to the next face-off between KSI and Tommy Fury. Okay, this one. Alright, I've been waiting for this one as well because I just saw the recent live stream, right, that was taking place on that YouTube channel, Aiden Live, and I saw the back and forth between KSI, Tommy Fury, and his dad. His dad's always there.
Obviously you've got your dad there to jerk you off every time you...
Oh, you start getting personal, mate, 'cause I'll punch you myself.
Yo!
Stop talking filthy now.
Hey, yo, I dare you to punch me right now. Punch me right now. Try and punch me right now.
And honestly, it was just a lot of going back and forth. Really kind of hard to hear at times just because they were talking over each other, right? Especially Tommy Fury's dad. Like, he talks a lot. I respect the man's career, but why is he always here? Like, he's always talking for Tommy. Does he do that with the other one? I kind of wonder that sometimes. As of the timing that I'm making this video, I am going to be reacting to the face-off right now. The thing about this is that it isn't that long compared to Logan Paul and Dylan Dallas's face-off. This is only 16 minutes and 30 seconds basically, and already it has 1.1 million views, and literally just an hour ago it was like at 600k. As I'm telling you, verse, a lot of people are trying to see the fight. As I get into this, I just want to say this right now. I made this more than clear in my last video. I really want Tommy to win this one. I feel like KSI is really gonna struggle in this fight, right? Because he isn't fighting YouTubers this time, right? He isn't fighting a last-minute fighter. He isn't fighting somewhat of a pro boxer, you know, the Fournier, Joe Fournier or something like that, right? That guy was not that good, I'm sorry. And you know what, that's his fault too, because I remember in the last face-off that KSI did with him right before he elbowed his ass, that he literally said he wasn't training. So that's his dumb ass. Even if KSI didn't elbow, I'll give KSI credit, he was still winning. I can give him that. But regardless here with Tommy Fury, it's not the same. I want to see if KSI is still going to do that low arm stance like he was doing before. I doubt it. With Tommy Fury, no way. But you know, anything can happen, I guess. So that's the Dovers. Let's get to it. KSI versus Tommy Fury face-off. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Okay, here we go.
KSI, Tommy Fury, gentlemen, we're here, finally.
Yes.
We're here. You guys just almost looked at each other and smiled, and then the smile turned into a bit of a mean stare. What was the smile for?
Oh no, I'm just excited.
Yeah?
I'm excited. October 14th, man. I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah.
From what I can see across me, you ain't knocking nothing out. I'll be honest with you now, he's a lot smaller of a man than I thought he was.
Already, look at this. Look at the size difference between Tommy and KSI. Look at that. Tommy, after his fight with Jake, and I even saw some of Tommy's fights even before that, just to see how he was building up to Jake Paul, right? Tommy can take a few punches. He really can. You know, KSI, I'm just saying, you know, I'm pretty sure like a little while ago, Tommy made came out with like a short of some kind, saying that there was a little bit of issues with the weight, right? That they agreed at 185, and then I guess KSI, and I'm not 100% sure on this one, but apparently he's trying to go lower, and then Tommy's like, no, I'm not gonna do any lower. The agreement was 185, take it or leave it. So if KSI is really trying to make Tommy lose more weight, I could see why.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm
a fast guy. Fast,
Let
powerful.
me tell you now,
All my power's in the legs.
I'm powerful.
You don't do leg day. I can see.
And you do leg day?
Yes, all the time.
Please. 2 matchsticks you've got carrying you up.
Nope.
And
What?
I'm telling you now, all I've got to say is Jake Paul, I was playing games, going in there, fainting, jabbing up and down. See what I'm going to do with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to come straight to you.
Cool.
I'm going to hit you hard, hard and harder.
That's if you
and
can
I ain't
catch
going
me.
to stop
That's
until
if you
you're on
can
the
catch
ground.
me.
I've been spying people for 6 months already in preparation for this guy. I know
found no one that fights like me.
Oh, really?
There's no
Every
one that
amateur
fights
in
like
the
me.
Yeah,
country
you're kind of right.
up and down the
Yep,
thing.
no one fights like me. Yep.
We'll see. Do that against a professional boxer.
Yeah,
You'll
I
see.
know. I'll knock you out. And you'll be like, whoa, why am I... What's
Do you know the
going on?
funniest thing? I feel like I'm in a head wave. I've already done this before with a certain man across the pond. He said all this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock you
But
out.
I'm different.
You're different.
I'm KSI.
Right.
I'm different.
But you wouldn't beat Jake Paul.
I will beat Jake Paul if I wanted to. I would. I'd knock him out.
I
clean.
don't
Then
believe
fight
it.
him.
I don't believe
No,
it.
you got knocked down by him.
Who? That was
You
a
got
slip
knocked
by
down.
them.
You
That
got
was a
knocked
slip.
down by Jake Paul.
No matter what it was, why are you different? What have you done? Who have you fought?
Ugh.
You've done
It's not
nothing.
about who I fought. It's about who I am.
Right.
Every
And who I
person always puts me as the underdog. And then when I come through and do my thing, they go, oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but who have you fought?
Is that, yeah, who do you fought?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is a strong guy. He'll
Yeah,
knock
but he's
you
never
out.
going to fight. He's a wrestler.
Still, he's a very strong guy.
Yeah,
He
but
was
so
in the ring
is
with
everybody in
he was
the
in the ring
ring.
with Floyd Mayweather.
My manager's a strong guy, but he's not a boxer.
Yeah, I mean, cool. You're,
That's a good
I'm
name.
a bodybuilder. No, I'm a boxer. I've been boxing since
no,
I
you're a
was a kid, mate.
bodybuilder boxers.
I've been boxing since I was a kid.
You're stiff.
Stiff.
Yeah, bro. Stiff.
I'm gonna stiffen
you
your
think,
jaw
You
on
think
the
you're
14th,
fast.
my
You
friend.
think you're fast. Wait till you see me.
Do you know what it is?
Jake Paul, you can't compare me with Jake Paul. Don't give me this, oh, you know what it is.
Why not?
You don't know what it is.
I do know what
You
it is.
can't compare me to
I
Jake
know
Paul.
this fight game inside
different.
out,
I'm
more than
different.
you'll ever
yes,
know.
you've got the experience.
Right,
But
okay.
I'm going to fight you. I'm not going to box you. I'm going to fight
What
you.
do you
I'm
think
going to
I'm gonna do to you?
stand there
I'm
in the
going to
middle of the
annihilate
ring.
you.
Middle of
I'm
the ring,
gonna
and I'm going to
annihilate you.
swing.
You think I'm going to run away from a man who's built like you?
Come.
I've got
When
a
I hit
cousin
you-
who's 10
when
years
I hit
old
you,
who's
you'll
built
see.
like you. I'm going to
When
come
I
to
hit
you,
you,
I'm going to flatten
you'll
you
see.
because you're a small
When
man.
I hit you, you will
You're
see.
a small man.
When I hit you,
and
you're
you'll feel
going
my
to
power.
be like,
Jake
raw.
Paul was lucky. Jake Paul was lucky. He never got hit properly.
The amount of times he
was
hit
lucky.
you with an overhand.
Oh, what did that do?
I did nothing.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
So compare that to me now.
But Jake Paul's a bigger man and can hit
No,
harder.
he doesn't. Are you
Who have you knocked out? Who have you nicked out?
I've knocked out Temper.
I don't even know who's Tampa.
Face Temper.
I don't know who that
I've
is.
knocked him out.
I don't know who Face Tampa is.
Okay, I've knocked.
I want to say this right now. No disrespect to FaZe Temper, alright? I actually like FaZe Temper, right? Straight up Call of Duty guy, right? With FaZe Clan and stuff. FaZe Temper, I wasn't too sure about him doing boxing, and he's actually pretty legit. He's had some L's recently, right, FaZe? But I think he's a pretty cool guy, and then regardless of that, I really do like watching him when he's in the boxing ring. I think he's a pretty cool fighter. But regardless, when KSI fought FaZe, it was a last-minute thing, though. Well, not too last minute. It was something where the build-up wasn't necessarily there and it just kind of happened. And then when KSI fought him, to me, I'm thinking, I don't think FaZe has had that much experience compared to KSI, right? So when KSI beat FaZe, I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping for FaZe to win, but I was kind of like, I already know that KSI is gonna mention Fortnite right now. I could just tell already. But I'm telling you, verse, literally, KSI has not fought anybody that's pro material. He's fought people who are either very amateurish or somewhat experienced, right? But not necessarily like a pro, you know what I'm saying? So when Tommy's like, who have you fought? And KSI is like, it doesn't matter who I fought. In my opinion, yeah, it does matter who you fought because it helps bring up your background. It helps bring up your experience. And most importantly, it helps you bring your seriousness as a fighter, right? Sometimes your opponents can reflect on you, right? And it shows. He mentions Logan Paul. Okay, first of all, well, Logan Paul on that one, right? It was an amateur fight, and then it was somewhat of a pro fight, but even in that one, you were both sluggish. And the only reason KSI won was because of that back of the head. Logan Paul, sure, but even, I agree with Tommy, Logan Paul's not necessarily a boxer. He is more of a wrestler, right? Even before WWE, he had a wrestling background, yeah, he did. So that's what I'm saying, like, you can't, come on, KSI. Like, he's trying to come up with things, but it just doesn't work.
Who's Tampa?
Face Temper.
I don't know who that
I've
is.
knocked him out.
I don't know who Face Tampa is.
Okay, I've knocked Fournier with my forearm.
Fournier.
I didn't even get
my
to
mother,
hit with my
mother
fist.
could beat Fournier.
So then, when I knock you out,
And you hit him
destroy
with your
you,
elbow, by the way.
October 14th. Then
Just
what?
keep saying.
Are you gonna look like an idiot?
Are you following Jake Paul's script? Because
I'm
it
not
sounds
following-
like you
I'm
are.
not following his script.
Well, that's
I'm a
exactly what he
different
said.
man.
And
I
what
don't
happened?
care.
He had
Yeah,
to go
because
back
he-
and fight Nate Diaz, who made
Okay,
a stinker
cool.
of a show.
So who am I? KSI. Yeah,
You're
it's
not
different.
KSI.
What do you mean I'm not?
That's not your name, mate. What is your real name? I
I'm
don't want to
KSI.
call you KSI. I want to call you by your real name.
Olajide Olatunji.
Right, okay.
Whatever.
At the end of the day, yeah,
Uh-huh.
forget KSI. I'm in the ring with you.
Cool.
And when you're in the ring with me, yeah, you're going to mess with somebody who's been fighting the whole
Yeah.
life. And I'm going to plow through you.
Cool, we'll see.
Are you
Easy.
surprised he called you out? Are you surprised?
I am.
No, it was inevitable. Because me and Jake Paul went there for 2.5 years. 2 cancellation fights. So me beating Jake Paul, this fight was automatically going to happen afterwards. Because him and Jake Paul have got beef. You know, they all want to see who's better out of them two.
Yeah.
Me beating him just threw a spanner in the works. So now I beat him. This was next for me. So when I knock you out, YouTube boxing is where?
Do you expect
Nowhere.
this? Do you expect this to be harder than Jake Paul?
No. No, let me tell you now. I don't underestimate anybody. I'll tell you for a fact what I have done, and this is on my cross my heart and hope to die. I have trained 100 times harder for you than I have Jake Paul.
Good. I want the best version of you.
You're gonna get the best version.
I want the best version.
And I guarantee.
And then I will just up
you are not good. You'll be very lucky to escape the first round.
We'll see.
And I promise you that.
Okay, cool.
Because
I can't wait.
I'm not coming in.
I ain't going
anywhere.
I'll be in the middle of the ring.
We'll
can't
see.
miss me.
Oh, well, I'll meet you there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You'll be the one getting drove back. Because I ain't going nowhere from you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
No problem.
Well, we should talk about the weight, actually.
Oh, here we go.
Wait. Can we also talk about the rounds?
I'll fight him I'll fight him anyway. I'll fight him anyway.
My team got in touch with his team. I said, let's do 8 rounds. I've just done 8 rounds of Paul. No, let's talk about rounds. You want to talk about weight? I'll talk about rounds.
Yeah, so I started.
I'm the A side here. I'm the A side. How does beat your best friend?
Versus
No. Yeah, because you won't take the fight, you little.
KSI versus Tommy
If
Fury.
it wasn't KSI versus Tommy Fury, he wouldn't have took the fight. He wouldn't have took the fight. I don't care about all that bullshit.
I'm fighting you in your
Who's walking second? Who's walking first? Does it matter? Does it matter?
Alright, let's get those two.
Oh, I can't fight.
Mister, I don't want to do 8 rounds. I'll only do 6. I don't want to go 8 rounds. I don't want to fight 8 rounds. I'll fight 10 rounds.
We gave you everything. We gave you.
You gave me everything.
Hometown, Manchester. You were fine in Manchester.
You picked Manchester.
I mean, you
picked it.
Oh, you wanted it as well.
No, mate, I'll fight anyway. I've just been to Saudi Arabia to fight. I don't care. I'll fight you in the back garden, Manchester.
I'll fight you all the way to Saudi Arabia.
6 rounds.
I wanted 8. No, it's not.
I don't.
You can't play boxing.
I don't need 6 rounds. I'll knock you out in 4.
All right, well, keep filling yourself full
I
of
will
false
knock you
stuff,
out in
mate.
4. When I hit you, bro. When I hit
What
you,
are you
I hit
hitting?
like a truck, bro.
Me mum gives better, harder slaps than you.
We'll see.
You're built like a 10-year-old. You've got a pair of shoulders, that's why.
Oh my god, dang.
You need to start eating them. You need
You're
to start
going
eating
to
them
be
steaks, mate.
shocked. I'm going to see your face.
So you're telling me you hit harder than the best fighter in the world, Tyson Fury, at 6'9"?
I hit harder than Jake Paul.
Oh my god.
Tyson, because I've been getting hit off him my whole life.
Tyson. Cool.
So what makes you think you can do something to
Tyson
me?
doesn't hit hard like people like Wilder and like that. I mean,
guys,
how many times?
I'm laughing too much in this.
who knocked out Wilder? Tyson knocked him out. Tyson knocked him out. This is what it proves about boxing, guys. They don't know boxing.
Let's focus on.
This kind of brings even my suspicions that whatever Jake does, KSI really tries to overdo, right? Tommy's trying to bring in other professionals, right, that have power, that have a background. Like, why? It's true, KSI is always comparing himself to Jake, which I get, there is tension, I get that. But here, when you're trying to talk about pros, KSI doesn't do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, me personally, I feel like Jake is a better boxer than KSI, mainly because he shows the work, he clearly has more experience, and he's fought pros. Yeah, again, some pros are questionable, sure, right? Because, you know, most of them are ex-UFC fighters and stuff like that, but Jake's got in the ring with him. He even said that he'd be down to do UFC if given the opportunity, so at least Jake is up for it, and at least he puts the effort into it, where KSI, it's just, in my opinion, verse, I don't know if there's any KSI fans here, it's just a lot of this. That's all I see. It's a lot of that, and not a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever it does, the thing with KSI's matches that I don't like, and I'll just say, they're so, you know, it's always a 1 round, 2 round, like, lasting type of match for, what, 6 rounds, the most that KSI's ever done? Again, his opponents are amateurish. So, they're not that big of a deal. And here, I'm just laughing so much because a lot of what Tommy Fury is saying is the exact same shit that I'm saying. Even I'm kind of like, but that's not, and then Tommy says, I'm like, yeah, thank you. And then KSI says something, and I'm like, but, and then Tommy responds, and I'm like, exactly.
Alright, guys, between it. Looking at you both, there almost seems to be 2 different weight classes between you two. What weight's this fight going to happen at?
It's 183.
183.
Yeah? Any hydration clauses in
now?
there? Rehydration clauses in there?
No, nothing.
Straight 183.
Yeah, you're gassed, aren't you?
Straight 183. I'm happy, man.
Yeah, of
I'm
course
happy, mate.
That's a lot extra for you, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm down.
What did you fight for, Nero?
180.
Awesome.
Okay, it's not.
It's not nothing.
Yeah, it's
I thought Jake Paul 185.
Yeah.
Meet in the middle, sort of.
Well, if you compromise a little bit.
I'm enjoying life right now. Life is real good. I'm eating good,
Clean.
feeling good.
Chefs are good.
Man. Strong, feeling strong.
That's it. Training every
Powerful.
day, feeling good.
Yeah, weight
agile.
training's good. Getting
Everything.
PBs, running fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Training
man.
camp.
Yeah, bro.
KSI, why do you want to fight this guy so bad? You could have fought anyone, right?
Yeah.
You're, as you say, you're KSI. You could have
I just like
him,
proving
Tommy
people
Fury.
wrong. I just like the challenge. I love the challenge. Something about it that just, you know,
Gets him out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think at least we can agree on one thing. I like the challenge team.
Cool.
I love shutting Jake Paul. That man talked a lot of crap for 2.5 years. And guess what?
I
he
had
can say
nothing
now?
to back it up.
Nothing to back it up.
Cool.
No.
I will back it up.
Well, we'll see. I hope you do. I hope you do. Because
will.
I'm in a different mind frame here.
Cool.
I don't want to go in there and show who's the proper boxer and who's more skillful. I want this man to not walk out the ring.
I know you said at the start there that you respect everyone, hence why you've upped the training. Do you rate him as a boxer?
No.
Why not?
These guys, for me, what they are, you drag anyone out the pub on a Saturday night and they can do what you do. And I mean that. And the guys that he's fought are the same guys out of the pub.
Cool.
They don't know what they're doing. They spar up and down in the gym, they hit the pads and they think they're boxers. But it's a lot different than that. And
This is a huge step up for me, and I can't wait.
Okay, well, at least you can
No,
recognise
no, it's a step up, but I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, you'll see.
At least he realises.
I mean, you.
At least he's not like the other fella sitting there across the table saying that, you know, it's not a step up, I'm lower, he was in delusional land. At least he's
I'm not delusional.
admitting.
I'm very real.
Well,
and I'm very real when I.
Okay, let me just say this right now, right? I am a fan of Jake Paul as a boxer. I made that more than clear, right? And I do acknowledge Jake as a boxer because, yeah, he does talk a lot of shit too, but he has backed it up. And when seeing the fight with him and Tommy Fury, yeah, I'll admit it, Jake, he was struggling in that fight, right? Like, you could tell he was having a hard time. And then he made, like, what was Jake's excuse? He said something that he wasn't feeling well or that he wasn't training properly in his camp. I can't confirm or deny that, right? I'm just going based off what he said, but even if he did train like fully the amount of whatever it is that he needed to do with his party, I still think Jake would have struggled with Tommy. I mean, Tommy's just a big dude. But Jake did put up a fight, especially in the last round when he knocked Tommy down. I remember I was watching this with a friend, and my friend of mine was like, no, but like Tommy falling down gives him time to like gain back a little stamina and stuff. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, he knocked his ass down in the last minute. When the moment he did that, the crowd went wild during that footage. I remember that. I can never forget that moment. That was a pretty cool thing, because not once did Jake put him on the ground. In the last minute he did. So despite the fact that Jake lost, what was it, a split decision, I believe? Still, you know, Jake did put up a good fight. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say that Jake didn't necessarily back it up. He did. I gotta put my mind down on that. I do respect Jake as a fighter.
I'm going to knock you out.
That is delusional. But I thank you for admitting that this is a big step up for you.
Yeah,
and it is a big step up.
I can't wait.
Because you've never fought anybody like me.
We'll see.
You've never fought anybody.
You don't
yeah, you haven't.
Sparring isn't fighting, my friend.
Oh,
the stuff that I've done in sparring.
I've done a lot of sparring.
If sparring was like fighting, then I will be a world champion. Let's put it that way. People can perform in the gym, but when it's underneath them bright lights, guess what happens?
Cool.
Ass falls out.
I mean, you talk about being the boxer, this or that, but you're always running away from Vidal Riley.
Vidal Riley?
Yeah.
Who outside of Vidal Riley's hometown knows who he is? Vidal Riley
can't. A lot of people know Vidal Riley.
Vidal Riley can't sell a ticket.
A lot of people know who
he can't
Vidal
sell
Riley
a ticket.
is.
And do you know what the funniest thing is, right? This is hilarious, right? So Vidal Riley, amateur champion, national champion, all this, you know, decorated amateur, whatever. Yet he wants to fight me. He's begging for a fight with me. Isn't that crazy? I know it's even crazy. Do you know what's even crazy? Do you know what's even crazier?
What's so crazy?
KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all these big, massive celebrities, they all calling for me.
Yeah.
I'm here, the king of the hill.
Yeah, you're the
I've just beat Jake Paul. When I KO you,
you're the virus.
Then everything's going to be
destroyed.
Going. Let me tell you now, boxing isn't like anything else.
That needs to get
you need to go to that ring and pay your dues, and I've done that a lot more times than you. And that's where you'll come unstuck, my friend.
You'll find no one that fights like me in sparring.
I'm not going to lie, everyone in Salford Amateur Gym fights like you, and everyone is a lot tougher than you, mate.
We'll see.
I didn't want to bring this up, but I seen you yourself at In-N-Out Burger in America. The guy put it on you for a fight. And whether you could fight or not, you get stuck in.
I still got stuck in, did I not?
Oh,
did I run?
Yes. Up and down the car park.
No.
I watched the video this morning. Someone sent it to me.
I fought back.
He was like this.
I fought back. And
someone had to fish him back to life.
That was the early days of me boxing.
Yeah, but the difference is, if I couldn't fight at all and someone stuck it on me, they'd be getting stuck into.
Oh yeah,
left,
I mean,
right,
you've been boxing all your life.
No, even if I couldn't box, I've never fought before in my life. If someone puts it on me, they're getting set about.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That's the difference for a fighter. I don't worry for nobody.
Okay.
If Deontay Wilder walked in this room now and he had a problem with me, let's go. Because that's the type of man I am. And that's it doesn't matter about that. It matters about what you got in you, whether you got a set of balls or not. I don't fear any man on this planet.
Have you not seen the size of my balls, bro?
I don't want
I
him.
got
Why did you with Jake Paul?
Even I was like,
Jake
what?
Paul said he was going to do such and such a thing on Fight Week. Now you're talking about
I'm
balls.
not-
What is it with you guys?
I'm not gonna.
Exactly.
What's going on here? I don't want to see.
Logan in the last one, he was just like, yeah, I'll run my dick all over your face. And then Dylan's like, what? Yeah, pull it. See what happens. And then here, he's like, have you seen the size of my ball? He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is with you guys and your genitalia? Why? What the fuck? What? I never heard of a boxer talk like that before.
You guys
I'm not gonna.
sucking Logan's too much. What's
What
going on here? I don't want to see you
What are
balls.
you
I want
about?
to see you in that ring on October 14th.
Yeah,
So you knock
cool.
Spark out.
Well, we'll see.
That's it.
Tommy, do you feel like the pressure's all on you? You're the professional
Here we
boxer.
go again.
And you're 9-0, you're the professional boxer.
Yeah.
You come from Fury stock.
Yeah.
Pressure's on you to win this one easily, no?
The pressure was on me last time as well.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like the way I look at this fight is, last time was a much bigger fight because of the build-up. It was 2.5 years back and forth, back and forth. This was inevitable between me and you. The only reason why this could be a bigger card is because you got Logan Paul and the other fella. With you, I see nothing but just an opponent. A bit like in the early days where I was fighting these journeymen. I didn't know anything
Yeah,
about them.
especially people with
Wasn't
100
interested.
losses.
No, that's true. I agree with Tommy on that. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. Like, I agree with Tommy because a lot of people are saying that the fight with Dylan Dallas and Logan Paul should be the main card. And that this one should be the second to last one, right? Because, again, I said in the last one, I'll say it here. There's no hype here. It just happened. KSI only wants to fight Tommy to prove that he's a better boxer than Jake by beating the guy that beat him. And to me, again, that doesn't make any sense. Just fight the guy that you have beef with. It's just that's what people want to see. So here, there's not that much tension. With Dylan Dallas and Logan, clearly there's a lot of tension there, right? So it makes a lot of sense for why people want to see that more. Where KSI is only putting himself in the last one because he thinks he's all that and he's this and that, and I'm just kind of like, not on this one. I'm just like, not on this one, KSI. Sorry, there's nothing here. So for me, when I found out they were fighting, for me, I was just like, really? Why? And that was my reaction. I remember that. I can never forget that.
100 losses.
We will find people
Well,
with
they will
100
beat you.
losses.
They would beat you. I would put money down that you
What?
couldn't beat. That you could not
100
beat
losses.
half of
How
my
do you even
opponents.
find a person that has had 100 losses?
I will take it now. You wouldn't beat Daniel Bokanansi, who I fought in Wembley.
I'd fight any of them.
You
And
knew
I'll knock
you
them
wouldn't.
out. Yes.
I mean, you literally scoured the internet looking for Joe Fournier. Not boxed in 10 years.
Well,
And he's not even a boxer. Man had a fat stomach on him. House.
Did not.
Got in the ring, he was like this.
Yeah, because he felt the power.
Felt what? You're out.
No. He didn't train.
Elbow. He's
See
in
that
the wrong job,
overhand?
this man.
Okay, he didn't train, KSI.
Oh,
He
yeah,
didn't train.
Get out of the way.
He made it when clearing the face off. He didn't
Stuck in the
train.
wood. Listen, I've already
You think
talked a
you're
long
going to
time
catch
for
me
this
like
other
it's
fight,
so easy, but it's not, man.
and you think this is going to be a walkover.
Yeah, it will.
Well, I
You're
guess
going to
what?
have a
One
rude
of us,
awakening.
one of us is going to be proven wrong on the night.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
What did you make of his performance against Jake Paul?
I thought it was average.
Yeah.
I thought it was average, man. I thought combinations were okay. I thought the pace was slow. I thought he just got pushed back too easily. I don't know. I saw a lot of holes, and I saw a lot of opportunities as well. A lot of opportunities.
A lot of people say that, watching somebody and getting in the ring with them is a different story.
Yeah.
Look what they all said about Tyson at the start of his career. Fat,
Yeah.
slow, can't punch, can't move, can't slip a shot. But when 30 people's got in the ring with him, 30 people's lost. So it's a lot of different stories.
Okay, and then Tommy Fury will fight KSI and lose.
We'll see.
Do you blow?
I know. Do you know what the funny thing is? I know this man will not see the final bell because I'm training.
Oh
like
no,
a Trojan.
I won't need to because I'm
No.
going to just knock you out.
The ref will scrape you up off the floor, my
Scrape
friend.
me.
Scrape you like getting some chewing gum off the street.
Oh,
He'll
you're
scrape you
funny,
up off the
you're funny,
canvas.
man.
I promise you, because I've never trained like this before. Ever.
Really?
Never.
Cool, we'll see.
Never.
Yeah, let's see. October 14th, live on the Zone pay-per-view. You heard it here as well. 6 rounds, catch weight as well.
So 6. Okay.
He's gonna do that as well.
What was that about? There's no flinching out of me, mate. But don't worry, I got a rock solid.
He was like, fuck your prime bottle. I actually got a metal ticket.
And I hope your fates are a lot better. Because that
We'll see.
That's funny.
No, I'm good.
I'll help the referee scrape him off the floor on October the 14th.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Should be a good one. KSI versus Tommy Fury, October the 14th, live on the Zone pay-per-view.
I booked you a spot in Salford Royal Hospital.
Okay, well, I won't be gone.
Oh, you will be.
That's gonna be embarrassing.
Oh, you'll just wait.
Came in style, baby.
Hope the chin's strong, mate.
Oh, it's real strong, baby.
So, verse, my thoughts real quickly. I really enjoyed the face-off in this one. Why? Because they weren't necessarily trying to talk over each other too much, and it was clear a little bit. I say that because at times I couldn't really understand what Tommy was saying here and there. Maybe it's because of his accent, I'm not sure. But regardless though, I really did enjoy this. It was funny. It was hella funny. I really want to see Tommy Fury beat KSI here. And a lot of what Tommy Fury is saying to KSI is legit, right? This isn't some random YouTuber, some random amateur boxer. This is a pro boxer talking from experience to KSI, who, yes, he has experience in the ring. Yes, he does train, but doesn't necessarily have the same background as a pro boxer here. So it makes a lot of sense. Here, I'm not gonna lie, I really like this because literally the guy in the middle got to ask his questions. They talked about boxing, and I like that. They were talking about other boxers, and I like that. A lot of shit talking, and I like that. A lot of jokes. And I laughed at that. That was hella funny. I noticed that KSI and Logan be doing this thing where they have their damn prime bottle and they be trying to like flinch it. And what I liked is that with Dylan, right? I think I saw a clip where he kind of flinched. Here with Tommy, he didn't flinch. Tommy's like, don't worry, I got my own. And it was metal. That shit was funny. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for you. Oh, my stomach. With that said though, verse, I did enjoy the face-off. A lot of talk back and forth. And most importantly, a lot of talk about experience and background. And I really do enjoy that. This is the face-off. This face-off clearly is a lot better than Logan and Dylan Dallas. Is throwing slurs at each other, just talking hella shit, you know, calling each other scammers, when I don't have a problem admitting they're both scammers, right? Both of them lack experience in boxing. I do feel like Dylan will win because he just has more of a fighting background compared to Logan. Logan's experience is just mainly wrestling. And yes, he has a boxing background, but not at a pro level. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's big, but size can only do so much for you. It's the game of boxing. Anything can happen, right? So again, it's easy for me to say, but in the end of the day, it's what it shows, and I'm just calling it as I see it. So with that said though, verse, that was the reaction to KSI versus Tommy Fury face to face. Let me know who you guys think won the face off. Oh, in fact, yeah, I think Tommy clearly won this one. Clearly, all right? Tommy was ready. Tommy was clearly ready on this one. So with that said though, verse, who do you think is going to win? KSI or Tommy Fury? Dylan Dallas or Logan Paul? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to know. If you guys like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification for more content as always. Look forward to the next React With Me verse. And with that said, have an awesome day. And looking forward to making the next video for you guys. Later, verse.